Hi guys, let us discuss Essay 505 External Confirmation. Before proceeding further to the discussion, I will give one example. I am working abroad. My friend is going to India. I am dispatching certain items to my home. It contains a lot of items. After dispatching the item, what should I do? The friend is so reliable, so trustworthy. Should I rely upon him or should I call to my home and will I check whatever items I dispatched has been received them? Normally it will happen. I will call back to my home. Mom, have you received this much items which I have dispatched to you? And she will confirm everything you have dispatched is received. It's a format for confirmations. Likewise, today discussion, external confirmation. What is external confirmation? In audit evidence, SA 500, audit evidence obtained by the auditor directly from a sources outside the entity is more reliable. Why auditor directly required to obtain audit evidence? There are certain items in financial statements which are highly sensitive. If any misstatement has been happened, I mean the fraud and error, then it will lead to the biggest sabotage to the various users. Satyam, the biggest financial scams we have seen. A company, dummy company, whose paid up capital is just 5 lakh rupees, who has invested in the company 90 crore rupees they have invested, to whom Satyam has given the loan at 600 crores. Most of the balances were inflated. Bank balances were window trust. That means in the books 1 crore rupees. System also, if we check through the system, we can't detect. Everything is perfect and pakka. Ultimately resulted in what? The biggest scams in the era. So let us move to the concept. What are the sensitive items in the financial statement which auditor require for a confirmation? Bank confirmation, debtors confirmation, creditors confirmation, legal confirmation. Stating a bad debtor as good, what will happen? The debtor going to be near stages of return off. We won't get back that money. So it will be the biggest loss for the organizations concerned. But we are not showing. Why we are not showing? If we had shown that our profit could have gone lower, it will affect our share prices. So we are keep silent in that aspects. Creditors. Creditors, if we understated, what will happen? So one more segment is the legal segment, legal cases. There may be lot of cases. Some cases company may won, some cases company may lose. Biggest, huge, substantial amount of penalty has to be paid. So if we have not made any provisions, company may not make any provisions in that. So what will happen? Profit will be inflated to that extent. So lot of issues associated with that. Debtors, we have heard about the teaming and ladding fraud. So these are the sensitive areas which compel an auditor to collect evidence directly by him. How is it in oral sources or written sources? How this confirmation has been done? Let us move to that. Auditor will make a written response. Why? Because we need it in a documented form. Dear sir, there are two forms of confirmations we are going to discuss. How this is proceeds further. Let us moves with one examples. Auditor will make a written confirmation. Dear sir, balance as per my book is this. Kindly confirm the same in your books. I am discussing now the positive confirmation. You have to give the confirmation back. And we will wait for the debtors. I am discussing now the debtors. We will wait for a debtor's confirmation. He will return back. Sir, the balance as per our book is this in a written form. Both are matched. There is no problems. In another case, suppose if the responses come like this way, as per our books, receivable is this much, but the debtors is giving this much as receivable. Then we have to investigate into that. Both are not matching. Something gone wrong in that aspects have to be checked. The mismatch has been happened between two parents. He has to inquire, make reconciliation, has to check why the balance showing different. Sometimes in our books, balance will be highest amount. As per debtors, it will be lowest amount. All these indicate the frauds. Window dressing in the bank balances. So if our auditor get the evidence directly from the banker giving the written responses to the auditor. If both are matched, then there is no problem. If both look like this way, as per our books, or as per our books is the biggest amount, as per the bank balance is the lowest amount, all these indicate the frauds. All these indicate the frauds. So this happens in the certain cases. Okay, so let us move further. It's a bank confirmation process I have discussed. Both balances is different. Then it is a sure case of window dressings. We are finding out through this confirmation process. So sometimes the management will refuse for taking confirmation. If they had involved in the process of manipulations, they might resist us for not taking confirmation. Then auditor what has to do? There are alternative ways to perform. Try how debtors alternative procedure. What is the alternative procedure? If debtor is not given as a confirmation, delivery receipts. Goods are taken through any public transport system or private transport system, whatever it may be. Nowadays the online systems, delivery receipts will be there. Collect those receipts and match. If that also auditor unable to perform, then disclaim straightforward. He has to disclaim that opinion about that. Sometimes the genuine cases will be there. Management will refuse. But genuinity will be there. What genuinity? One debtor, one creditor is there, 1 crore rupees we have to pay. Is showing long pending balances of 3 years or 4 years. Management will refuse. Dear sir, please don't send them the confirmation request. Why? Because they had supplied the goods long back. It is defective and there is a case pending in the court. If we send the confirmation to them, it will be act as an evidence, audit evidence to them. They can sue against us. So the reason seems to be valid. Some situations, the debtors and the management are the related party. If we take the confirmation from them, it won't be reliable. In that cases, auditor has to perform the alternative audit procedure. I told about the delivery receipts. If not, disclaim the opinion. Then sometimes I send the confirmation request to the debtors. They may not respond to us in time. Why? Because they have some other functions also. They are busy with their works. So we have to follow up them. Sometimes if it is due to the cost aspects, 5 rupees stamps, isn't it? So what I am doing is, I am sending a confirmation letter along with a paid envelope. I will send to them 2, 3, 4 paid envelope. Why? Because it is so sensitive to the financial statement. So I am waiting for the request. Still the confirmation has not received. Follow up with the management. Still not work out. try for alternative procedures, further evidence. If it is also not possible, disclaim the opinion about that. This segment is the positive confirmations. These, whatever I discussed, is the positive confirmation. Now moves the final segment, negative confirmation. A small organization, good internal control system, nothing, low exceptional rates are expected, low value items. As a sampling basis, I sending a confirmation request to them. Balance appearing in my book is this. If it is not matching, kindly get back us. If it is matching, no need to send anything back to us. This is negative confirmation. Negative confirmation. Balance is not matching, only need to respond. Positive confirmation, all cases has to be get back the responses. So this is our small video about external confirmation. Thank you for watching the video and have a wonderful day ahead.